Hey guys, my name is Lane the Nerd, and we are talking again about May I Ask for One More Thing. And today they finally infiltrate the slave auction. Most of the action doesn't even take place at the auction, so it doesn't really matter. Because Scarlet decides to track down the person who she knew from the ball. I don't remember his name, but basically she decides she wants to punch him in the face, which honestly fair and same. Her brother and her Julius and her brother decide to cause a distraction and help her locate him. And in doing that, she encounters Allflame, who is probably the best character in this series so far because he and her start fighting, and he instantly falls for her. And he's like, "Oh my god, you were so amazing. I love you so much." And she keeps fighting with him, and the more she fights with him, the more he falls in love with her. And she's like, "Oh, I was like, if I punch you enough, will you go away? Like, if I beat you up, will you stop being infatuated with me? Because usually that's what happens. When if I hit somebody, they're like, ew, ew, and run away. But no, not this guy. This guy's like, I love her fighting spirit. Ian, the more Ian, I don't know if he's a masochist or if he's just really weird, but he's awesome. The one thing I don't get though is that when they find the dude she wants to beat up, um, Allflame is there to kill him, and she is like, "No, let me do it. He is my prey. I want to fight him." And I'm like, why don't y'all just make an agreement where if you get to beat him up, Allflame then gets to kill him? Because Allflame, I think, is another prince from another country. I don't exactly remember why he wants to kill the guy. I think it's because that guy invaded his country. Um, as far as I remember, that's why. I don't remember the exact reason. I don't have a great memory. Um, but like I like the fact that she doesn't kill him. I don't think she kills him because all she wants to do is beat the crap out of him. And there's at one point when they're talking, and they're talking, and one of her companions is like, "Oh my god, did you kill those guys?" She's just like, "Nah, I just knocked them out." Because remember, using too much of her mana makes her pass out. It will probably kill her if she uses too much. So it makes sense she wants to reserve herself. And it also makes sense because those guards really are just doing their jobs, and I think she understands that they're not her prey. They're not who she wants to fight. So she has no reason to want to hurt them. Also, the second shoe drop in this episode is that Terranitsa is another reincarnation. And I'm like, oh, that's interesting. Maybe she's a reincarnation of somebody who Scarlet knew in her past. Because remember, she is a reincarnation of someone who um, was a shut-in and basically died from being a shut-in. We don't know exactly how he died. I don't think it was clear, but it has something to do with him being shut in. Maybe she's like one of his gaming buddies. Maybe she was like one of his coworkers. We don't know, but she is from the real world, and clearly, if she's this gung ho on screwing over Scarlet, maybe it's like a real world vendetta. We don't know because the episode doesn't actually tell us. But I'm curious to know if there's some kind of connection because this would be the first time ever where somebody he reincarnates, and the person who reincarnated with them is the reason that they are in such a bad way. That's never been done before. So I'm curious to know if that's actually something that they decide to do. Also, if my microphone looks a little bit stubbly, it is because the little cotton top fell off of it, and I have not been able to find it yet. Um, so I will find it eventually. But if you like this, go to my Patreon where you can request shows for me to cover because tomorrow is cartoon night, so I'm going to be covering a completely different show that is not anime. It is probably going to be a recap of Vox Machina, but we will see because I haven't started season 2 yet. And Friday is going to going to be movie slash live action night, and Saturday, as I said, is going to be the what's it called? Comic book form night. So I'm going to be doing something in book form because that's going to be the schedule going forward. I thought it turned off for a minute. If you also like this, you can also go to my TikTok where I do little short form versions of these with a little sock puppet. You can go to the Daily Dadder where I cover every episode of American Dad. And I also have another real life channel where I'm going to be doing POV skits, work stories, taste tests, and basically stuff from my life. So, yeah, I also had a Tumblr at one point, but I don't have that anymore because the person I was following on Tumblr actually has one now, but I'm not interested in following her on Tumblr anymore. So, there you go. Follow me here. Comment, get that algorithm to push me out. Follow me on Patreon, where you can request stuff, or follow me on TikTok, and please help me get my viewer numbers up. I don't push for subscribers, by the way. I just tell you to follow me, so don't worry. I am not the type of person who tells you to like and subscribe, personally and specifically. So tomorrow is something different.